From this to that, part 2, how I season my cast iron. This method goes for any cast iron that I use. Part 1, where I actually cleaned these, is tagged in the captions below. Now this is going to be for any piece of cast iron that needs to be seasoned. It does not matter if your piece is new, old, or used. If food sticks to your cast iron, it's because it's not seasoned. If the piece does not have rust or if it's new, I'll put it in a sink of hot soapy water and I'll give it a good scrubbing with the stainless steel scrubber or a Brillo pad, inside and out. I'm going to give it a good rinse and then I'm going to dry it as well as I can with a clean towel or a paper towel. Once it's dry, take a clean paper towel and wipe it to make sure that there's no residue left on the paper towel. I want everything to be nice and clean. Immediately take it over to the stovetop. Set my burner on a low-medium setting. I'll let my piece warm up until it's nice and warm to the touch and completely dry. We want it to be bone dry. So now we're ready for seasoning. So if you're coming over from part 1, this is where you're going to start. And here's your disclaimer. I'm not a professional. This is just how I do it. I've seen it done a million different ways. I'm just showing you what works best for me. Once the skillet is nice and dry and warm to the touch, I'll bring it over to the counter. I will give the whole thing a nice coat in vegetable shortening. There are several different products that you can use to do this. Vegetable oil, lard, and then there's also specific products that you can buy just for this. If you decide to use a different product other than vegetable shortening, you should probably do some research to see what temperature that your oven needs to be. I prefer vegetable shortening over anything that I've tried, but feel free to use whatever product that you would like to use. So once it's completely coated, I'm going to take a dry, clean cloth and I'm going to completely dry the excess oil off of the skillet. I'll turn it upside down and put it into the oven. I did all 4 of these skillets at one time, so I'm going to load it up with all 4 skillets. Now that it's loaded, I'll close the door and I'm going to set the oven to 450 degrees. The oven is going to preheat with the skillets on the inside so that the skillets will heat up slowly. Once preheated, I'll set the timer for 45 minutes. When the timer goes off, I'll turn the oven off, but I won't open the oven door. I'll let the skillets cool down until they're warm, but not scorching hot. I don't know, check on them about every 30 minutes or so. Once they're cooled down to a warm, I'll pull them out of the oven and I'll repeat this exact process 2 more times. So I'll do the shortening, dry it, put it in the oven, 3 times total. The third and final time that I do this, I will not open my oven until the next morning. And when I do, this is exactly what she comes out looking like. If you have questions, feel free to post them over in the comments. I'll do my best to answer all the questions that I can. And if you do try this method, be sure and come back and let us know if it worked for you. Happy cooking, and may God bless.